This is Rachel Hogan's art.
I'm Rachel Hogan, and I'm in Florida doing some live streaming tonight. And I got kicked out of the hotel room because they're watching a movie, so I'm outside live streaming. And hopefully, I'm going to do a painting tonight on, we're going to do a sunset painting. And it's going to be lovely with a palm tree. And so I just wanted you to know that I am working outside. But we've got some beautiful like scenery behind us, but there's kids playing in the pool over there, so
Let me get this phone put down where you can see the artwork. And hopefully the screaming doesn't affect you too much. Yeah, I had the house all to myself, and then everyone came home and decided to watch a movie in the room where I was already all set up for live streaming. And I'm going to put these headphones in, so hopefully you can hear me better as well. And I think that worked. I think it sounds a little bit better. So anyway, at least I have some light out here. And I'm going to have to use my lid for my watercolor to put my paints on, since I didn't bring anything. Like, there's no paper plates here to put acrylic paints on, but I did bring like my brushes and some scissors. So I've got all these lovely brushes here. So we'll be using probably mostly, let's pick out the square brush. And I always like a nice round brush, and always a filbert. And the filbert has the round tips. The round brush has like a round, it's kind of a longer brush, and then this is just like a square tip brush. So we'll use those, but keep the other ones handy, just in case we need those. And so we're going to make this simple and quick tonight. I'm not going to do a long, drawn out painting, but I am getting extra paper towel because I do use a lot of water. And I have this red Solo cup for water, so this is awesome. It's really fun to make do when you're out and about. And I started this painting with a little bit of a drawing. So I really hope I have more white in this, my bucket of paint somewhere. It's a little bit higher. But you can see, like, I have this bucket of paints, my water over here, and this is going to be where I put my paint. And I thought I had white left in this, and white is the most important color. So I'm just going to let it drain onto my lid, and maybe use some of that too. But some of these colors are pre-mixed that I'm going to be using, so that will help quite a bit, where I won't need to use the white like I normally do. This is my favorite phthalo green, which I do need to add white to, and it makes the most beautiful ocean color. So I'm gonna just get a little drop of that, which actually it comes out to like this aqua green color. So maybe I'll just do that for now. And we'll get our brush wet, and we'll just start. Now sunsets have a nice, oh, and we're gonna have some bug friends with us tonight too. It's gonna be awesome because we have lots of bugs in Florida. Oh, the baddie couple. Hey girl, nice to see you back. What's up? I'm working outside. Yeah, I did sub to you. That's right, I did. I checked out your channel today. It was very nice. Let's see, this is the water. And I really liked it. It was cute. You got a lot of likes for the few videos that you actually have, which was pretty impressive. So good for you. Uh, I have like so many videos and I don't have all those likes. All right, so I'm using some white and I'm going along like the sea, um, the bottom of the ocean, kind of. This is like where the ocean is going to be. And I put some beach umbrellas in here earlier. I just kind of drew them in. And then we're going to have our nice horizon going across the middle, just back and forth, a nice line. But we're going to have a darker color there. And I'm going to use this turquoise. We're using all pre-colors. That way I don't have to use all the white that I didn't bring with me on this little vacation I have. And I'm just grabbing it out of the tube because I just want it to go just along the back side of this painting, the very top where the horizon is. Maybe a little bit more water would help, not too much. And bring that across like that. So, Betty, you and your BFF stalk each other's profiles. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny. There's this new game out now that where you hide and you have to paint yourself into the background or something. I think it's just called Paint, maybe. I don't know for sure, but it's very popular and a lot of people are playing in it and it looks really fun. I just I don't think I have the right computer for it, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little more white because I want to have our ocean, um, the surf, you know, I want the surf. So I'm gonna dab some white along here and pull it out. Pulling out some white. Just a little bit. And then kind of bring it back and forth to highlight it. Just like that. And we're already welcoming our Florida bugs here. I'm over in the Orlando area tonight. And here we have our beautiful ocean already. And I will just let that dry for just a second. And I think I have enough white on my lid over here, but I'm also going to let it keep draining into this lid so I can grab more of it until I know I have a little tube of white in here someplace. But like I said, I'm always like um, trying to organize and be organized, which means I'm never really organized. I think I put my standards too high for my own self-organization. Um, a mecha chameleon. Oh God! Oh my God! You're back! Yay! Oh my gosh! Oh God! I missed you. Where have you been, girl? I have been like streaming without you, and it's been really weird. Okay, I'm getting some of the white on here because I just want to do some like white splashy things. Just a little bit of white splashy things. Just a tiny bit. Just a little bit of splashies. Yeah, where have you been? Yeah, I've been trying to stream without you. It's just not the same. And then pull that across a little bit. And up in here, this is where our sunset's going to be, is right in the middle. So we'll make that a little lighter. And this is a beautiful, beautiful ocean color. I just really like this color. Turned out very nice. The Batty couple. Hey, I'm here most of the time. Yes. So God, since you've been gone, the Batty couple has been my biggest cheerleader. One sock kiss, she left, and I thought you were gone forever, and I was so sad. And Batty's been here, so say hello to Batty. I think she's a little artist too. I am a boat and a god. Yes, boat god is the god of the boats. You've been busy cat sitting. Oh, nice. Oh my goodness, I love cat sitting. You know, I've cat sat quite a bit. Let's get our sunshine. I've cat sat, dog sat, bird sat, all kinds of sitting. Ooh, this is a nice bright yellow. Let's save this lemon yellow because it's a little lighter. And we'll just go across because our sunset is going to be just kind of glowing on the horizon. So I'm bringing that straight across. Get a little more paint on here. I'm bringing that straight across the top like that. Hopefully you can see it. And you want to wait for your blue to dry unless you're very good at lines. Otherwise, you're going to get a green line in there like I just did. And I am bringing this up. I'm not sure. This is a panel board, a yellow panel board I got from somewhere. I don't even know. I don't remember where. And it's not primed very well. So the paint is really soaking into it. But I'm going to ignore that because and my canvas is slipping around. Maybe if I put a paper towel under it, it won't do it so much. Because I got kicked out of the hotel. Everyone came back from the pool earlier than I thought. And I thought I could stream inside the building, but no such luck. I do have a little bit of a shadow here from something. So I apologize for that. If I can change that a little bit. Maybe not. We're just gonna have to live with the shadow. Oh, it's of this thing. That made it easier. Okay, so now we want a little orange in our sunset. Broke my camera stand, so I have to fix it for some reason. And this is like one of those camera stands, you know, it's a really good one, but it just won't stay where I put it. So I have to try really hard to not move it too much. And then I set my phone right in here over my paper. So I'll say hi while I'm out. Hi guys. Hi Batty. Hi Boat God. Mwah. You guys are awesome. And thanks for joining me here in Florida tonight. And I'm sideways. Okay. So let me stick this back in here. And hopefully it doesn't break this time. I really need to get a new one is what I need to do. You know how that can be. All right, let's get our orange. This is a light pink, which I usually use for skin tones. And I just pulled out some oranges. Let's see, we've got orange and vermilion. So let's go ahead and use this orange here. I'm just going to do some little dots. Not too much. And I'm going to have those dots go up into, this is a brilliant red. So we're going to have, oops, that's a lot of red. That was more red than I planned on. It just really came out. So I'm putting this yellow here. Got a little bit more water on my brush to get my yellow area wet. So when I blend in my oranges, it'll flow together better. So we're bringing our orange flow over like that. And then blending it in with the yellow. So this is giving us our beautiful, bright, sunsetty looking sky. Back and forth. A little bit more water to get it to blend a little bit more. Just on the sides. And that's a little bit of red. That's a lot of red. And I'm going to wipe some of that red off because red goes a long way and I don't want it to go too far. Just far enough. And where's my bright, bright yellow? I had our lemon yellow, so I can blend that up into it. What kind of cat are you watching, Goat God? Oh, thank you, Batty. I hope your internet works better. You seem to have a problem with it. That's a deep yellow. I think that's exactly the same color I just used. This is the brilliant yellow I wanted to use. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that, mix it in with our red a little bit. Just bring it across. Bring it across. And add a little more. This is drying really fast, this paint is, so I'm adding more water to kind of loosen it up. And I'm just going back and forth so that it'll blend, because I really want it to blend. And yeah, Batty's been a good helper, good watcher of the Rachel. And I want to see your artwork too. You can post it on my community, the community section of my YouTube page. Someone did post their artwork there before, and it really looked nice and amazing. It's still there, and you can check out her channel too. I can't think of her name right now offhand. Okay, so here's some brighter yellow I'm putting right in here, which is a lot of yellow. So I'm just going to kind of go across. Rolling it across there, keeping the middle. I want to keep the middle yellow, just like that. And sunsets are every color everywhere. There's no set pattern or anything. And then, of course, the sky is going to be darker up there. Now, it's not a dark, dark sunset. Oh, this is turned weird. There you go. I'll turn it a little less weird. And also, don't forget to like the stream. If you haven't liked it already, please give me a like and a subscribe if you can. And painting's good so far. Your friend is in Puerto Rico. And your cat is a girl named Venom. Ooh, Venom must be a black cat. I like that movie. I watched the movie Venom. It's one of my favorite movies, actually. So I really enjoy it. I like how they symbiote or whatever you call it. Okay, this is like a light violet color. So now we have to integrate the reds into the blues into the reds. That's can be a little tricky because this paint's already dry. Ooh, I have some metallic blue. Let's use that. I'm just digging through my paints over here and finding the colors so I don't have to mix everything with white. And I got to keep my white. I don't know if I have my spray bottle or not with me. I do. Yay, I brought it. But I can't find any other white. That little bit of white that was in that tube. And so we're going to do some blue here. We want just some dark blue. And then we also want a little bit of, I'm looking for another blue that I like. phthalo blue is really pretty, so we'll throw that in here as well. But the phthalo blue will add a little bit of white too. And that's going to be really, really pretty. Oh my gosh, the bugs are attacking me. Yeah, I'm outside in the dark in Lanai at a hotel with no screened in porch. Add that white and the blue. This is going to give us our night sky. Night sky. Bring that lavender down a little bit. And then I'm wiping off the extra paint, and then we're going to keep this like this. Just make the blue over here. Bring it up a little bit so you can see it better. This blue is going to just stay blue, like a dark blue, because this is where the night sky is really starting to come in. Bring that right across there. And wipe off that extra paint on a tissue or napkin. Clean your brush off, which you can't see because I'm all over the table here. And now we're just going to take a little bit of this vermilion, well, some white, I think would be a better idea. I'm just going to blend that in. A little bit of white, wipe that off, clean your brush off, get it nice and dry. And then we're going to bring the blue over there. And this is our night sky. Starting up here. Maybe a little bit more metallic blue. Give it some more depth. Oops, that's a big blob. This my canvas is and I'm getting paint all over the hotel table. I'll hold this up a little bit. This is our night. I like the metallic blue. My sister came to visit Orlando, Florida, and I live in South Florida. So I came up to Orlando to hang out with her while she's here visiting with her family. And they're inside doing fun things where I'm outside just doing this painting. And let's do a little bit of some dark blue down on this horizon here. Just a few little dark blue lines. We want to keep that straight. Should keep this towel up here. Keeping that a little bit straight. These are like little waves we'll put in the water. Just a little bit. Ever so. That one has it. That's going to be a ship. Right there, we'll make that a ship. Or an island. You can make it an island too. And painting looks good so far. Thank you, Boat God. And okay. Now I drew a little trail here, and this is sand, and we're gonna have some beach umbrellas. So let's put our sand in. I've got a few different colors we can use for sand. I'm thinking of this yellow ochre. So we're gonna start with some yellow ochre. Oh my gosh, I hope these bugs don't fly in my paint. They're getting everywhere. And I'm going to put in a lot of water here. So I want this to spread really easily and really fast. This is the sand. I'm going to add some white to the sand over here. A little bit more white. It's going to go around our water there. Same over here. A little sandy beach. Now right over through here we have a little walkway that goes to the beach. And I'm trying to get this, boy, it dries fast. It's humid outside. We had a rainstorm earlier, which was fun. And this is going along the trail that I drew. It's a wooden pathway to the beach. I'm going to add a little bit more water, get that flowing a little bit better. Started drying already. It's really fast drying paint. There's some kind of glob of something there. Let's get that off. Oh, I accidentally got blue on here. That's lovely. We'll integrate that into our sand because sand is many colors. It has seashells in it, has all kinds of things. Right there. Okay, I think that's all of my white. I'll bring that down like that. Simple painting tonight, guys. Simple painting. The bugs are starting to really like this bright light I have out here. I took out of the hotel room. Okay, so our walkway, I'm going to make it like a greenish color. Actually, I don't know why I'm picking green. It should be like a brown, right? Let's make it like a brown. This is a nice red ochre. I'm putting it over here because I don't want to get it too much. And we're going to use a lot of water on that. And we're going to get a nice, it looks kind of like a watercolor, sort of. Flatten this out. And this is our trail to the beach. And our trail to the beach has little pieces of wood going across like this. Clean our brush off again. And while that's drying, pretty much everything is drying. We're going to add, oh, look at that beautiful glowing water. Isn't it just lovely? I just really, really like it. And I'm looking at it and I want to just put it just a tad bit more. I'm using my filbert brush for this whole thing, by the way. Just a teeny bit more of this aqua green color, it's called, from Artist Loft. So I want to have just a little more green over here. Somehow I got a little carried away with the blue. That looks good. A teeny bit more. Gorgeous color. And it just makes it look like you're in a tropical ocean right there. And then I want to have a little bit of darker brown down at the bottom because the sand, oh, kind of black, still no white. This is raw umber, more black. And is this white? Ah, I did. I found my white. Yay! It's not a mystery anymore. That's weird. I have bronze, I have gold, I have copper. I just don't have dark brown. This red ochre. Interesting. Well, I guess our path, since it's our path, we can make it, say, a copper color. Oh, go away, bug. Oh, one stick trying to stick to my painting. I knew the bugs would be bad tonight out here. They're not as bad as at my house, though. I have like a lot of mosquitoes and stuff in my house. All right, so I'm gonna do the lines going across the boardwalk. Batty, you have to go. Painting looks awesome. Thank you, Batty. Good night. Thanks for joining me. You're awesome. Keep up the good work on your YouTube channel. Oh, copper looks nice and shiny. I like shiny things. And I'm just going to go across here and there with this copper color, kind of like boards. And also add a little water to our copper and mixing that in a little bit with our, is it red ochre or sienna? It was red ochre. Mix that in with our red ochre a little bit. Maybe we could add some blue for brown, I suppose. Let's do that. Not metallic blue. We want to use ultramarine. Just a dot, and that'll give us a brown color we want. So we're mixing that in right now. A nice brown color with the red ochre and the copper color. And let's see what kind of brown we get. Oh, there's a really big beetle. Icky. I don't like beetles. Ah, go away, bud. Oh, and I can't kill it. Yeah. Okay. And we're gonna add a little bit more water because, and takes them off. We're gonna have a little fence going along this outside of our path that goes to the beach. A little bit of fence posts here. A little bit more color on the tip, and I like to roll the tip of my brush just to keep it nice and pointy. And then we'll bring the top of the fence around like so. And then this one also have a top of the fence. Add another layer of wooden plank here going across. There we go. And I'm just going to continue this color over here for our palm tree. It's coming out from the side of wherever this is over here. And then we can add our green. I'm going to start with a light green and then work it into a small amount of green. We'll add it, just put that up there on my lid, which is our palette for tonight. And I'm going to use a bit of water, quite a bit of water here, soak some of it off. Spread that tree. We want this tree to have these awesome green, but I'm doing it lightly just to get the feel of where I want the branches to go and how. You want to have some pretty palm tree branches. And then it's right here in the front. It's real close to us, so we're making it nice and big. And I'm pretty sure the water is dry enough to bring these branches down now. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and bring these branches down. And it's okay, I got a little bit of brown in there, but that's going to be dark blue anyway by the time we're done. So this gives us a nice idea of where we want our branches to be. Just like that. I'm getting bugs hitting my face. Yay, this is fun. Hey, Tarot Transformation. Hello, how are you? You finally made it to watch me live. Yes, that's a change. What a nice change. I am actually doing my live stream outside on a patio. Oh, that's phthalo green. We don't want phthalo too phthalo-y. Emerald green is good, and I'm going to use our dark, where'd my dark blue? I pulled it out somewhere. I have bugs everywhere. They love this light. I guess ultramarine blue is the blue we're going to use for darker colors. I'm going to add it to that light green. How are you doing, Tarot Transformation? Jojo, right? Yeah, I watch your show. I don't always comment, but I always give you a like or a thumbs up because your shows, you're just really fun. And it's, I can't remember how long you've been doing tarot cards or reading people, but it's been, I know it's been quite a long time that you've been doing it. So yeah, I was streaming outside. I got kicked out of the hotel room because everyone wanted to watch a movie. So, so I'm outside at night and the bugs are just loving this light here. And so they're starting to swarm around. So I have to hurry and get this painting done so I can go back inside. Yes. But I'm excited you made it live. Yay. Yes, Jojo. Okay, that's good. Boat God says hello to Tarot. Yeah, Boat God, he reads what do you call it? Cards. He reads cards and helps you understand where you're at in life and stuff, or where you're going, or whatever it is that you need to understand. He helps. Did a really nice reading on for me one night. So we're just bringing our branches around. And I'm using the dark blue and mixing that in with the green for our under the branch colors. Yeah, it's not drying very quickly, but these bugs are really starting to increase. So I have to deal with that. I'm going to try to pretend I'm ignoring them. All right, so let's bring out these. So Jojo, that's beautiful to be painting outside. Oh, it is. It's nice. It's a little humid though, I'd have to say. And the bugs are traveling to this light since there's no screen here. It's hard to do that in Colorado because it's so dry. nothing wrong with dry. Being humid all the time, I'm like always sweating. Like right now, I'm just sweating. I'm a big sweat ball lately. I used to never sweat, and then I moved to Florida, and it seems like that's all I ever do is sweat. But I still wouldn't change it for those cold summers back up north. All right, so here we go. We've got our trees. I'm gonna put a little bit lighter branches just toward the top. And we got a little walkway. And the only other thing I was going to add was a couple of umbrellas. I'm going to use this pink color. I'm using a lot of colors for not having brought anything to put color onto. And now I'm going to change my brush. So we've used our filbert and our long round brush so far tonight. I'm so excited, Jojo, that you got to join me tonight. That is really cool. You're not doing, that's a pretty beach scene. Oh, thank you. You said you studied since you were 12 and did it professionally just over 2 years ago. Well, that's very brave of you. Good for you. That's awesome. And so I'm going to put in a couple little beach umbrellas. And when I go to the beach, I see beach umbrellas all the time. And there's so many different kinds of beach umbrellas. And it's so interesting. And there's always, tourists that come here. And they have these little umbrellas, all different kinds. And they always, like, I'll be walking on the beach looking for shark teeth and or seashells or something. And the tourists are always, can you take our picture? Can you please take our picture? Because, they want a nice family picture of them and their family. Sometimes they're from Europe or sometimes they're from like Ohio or a lot of different places. Ireland. Come on, go away, bug. So I'm gonna have a little bit of pink there, and I'm just gonna use whatever this color is for our lines. I'm not gonna pick out any particular color. This is gonna make our beach umbrella. I'm totally using the wrong brush. It's the bugs, I'm telling you. The bugs are driving me nuts. Make a little beach stand going down into the sand. Oops, that's a really long one. And we also want to have some darker sand around here. Maybe a little bit of shade from that tree. Yeah, that's really awesome. You've been doing tarot that long, Jojo. Um, I have a lot of friends that do that kind of thing. I'm blowing the bugs away as I'm painting. This is really fun. And one friend's in Austin. She does it for a living. Does Reiki and that kind of thing. Now we want our beach umbrellas to have like a shadow since it's the sun's starting to set, and also our tree here. This is going to be our tree shadow right here. So the beach is, or the sun is setting. And I think I want to lighten up the tree a little. So I'm going to add a little yellow to the green because you can't really see it blends into the, what do you call it, the sky too much. So I'm adding yellow. You can see those branches better. Lots of yellow. There we go. Got to see a little bit more of those palm tree leaves coming out. So pretty. And let me tip it up a little bit for you. I think I'm going to call it a night because, where are we? Because I'm getting too many bugs. This is going to be like the fastest one I've done so far, but probably the nicest one since it's a nice beach scene. I think you can see it, right? Is it down far enough? And we just incorporated some beautiful colors. And if you want, you can take some white and make like little stars in the sky. But I have this little bit of white, and I'm gonna just use the back of my paintbrush handle, and we'll poke a few little dots in the sky. Those are gonna be our stars. And you can mush them out, you know, if you want to mush them out or something, so they're not too roundy. Just a couple up in here. Yeah, and that's where our the night is coming out. So there's our little beach scene. It would be a little more intricate, but I'm being attacked by bugs. And thank you for joining me, you guys, so much. Jojo, thank you. I'm so glad you caught me live. It's been such a pleasure. I'm so glad. I'm gonna flip the phone. I'm gonna flip my phone around. What? Can't talk. Let's see here. I can do this and not look like. Let's see. Can you see me? Where'd it go? Um. Oh, there I am. Hi. Okay. Yeah. Since I'm doing this, what in the heck just happened? Oh, I'm behind. That's what it is. I'm behind. Um, on my streaming is slow, but anyway, I found me. But thank you for joining me, and let me hold this up, my painting tonight. And I really, really, really enjoyed painting and having you guys join me. So thank you so much for joining me paint this lovely, lovely sunset. And I will see you next Tuesday. I think it's Thursday. Yeah. So Tuesday night at 8:30 again. And thank you, Beach God. I mean, Beach God. I meant Boat God. Um, and thank you, Jojo, for joining me tonight. You guys are pretty awesome, and I really appreciate you. So have a great night, and I will see you next Tuesday. Mwah. And I mean that in a good way.